Men need to stop saying things like, what do you bring to the table? Hello, look at me. What do you mean, what do I bring to the table? First of all, look at me. Look at my social media. Look at what I do in the world. Read my writing. I bring so much to the table that the table broke. It broke under the weight of all the shit that I put on the...
Ladies and gentlemen, another day with microplastics in our bowls. Another day covering 304s. Thank you. Thank you. I came up with that on my own. But how are you doing, ladies and fellas? As today we have another episode of women being single over 30. I think this is number 1542 I do. So let's go back to this woman, guys, that broke the table, right? She broke so many things that the table broke, guys. Now, I had a table break too. Once it had to carry the weight of my bowls. But this case is a bit different, right? She's just so empowered, guys. Just all the empowerment, all the beauty, guys, just broke the table, all right? So let's get back to her. In case you were wondering, why should I commit to a 30-something-year-old run through with a lot of mileage? Well, you haven't read her articles yet. So let's go back to that.
Look at my social media. Look at what I do in the world. Read my writing. I bring so much to the table that the table broke. It broke under the weight of all the shit that I put on the table, that I brought to the table. Not to mention, like, the things I would do on top of the table. It's not just me. It's like all the women I know. Not only are we bringing everything and more to the table and being hot while doing it, we are the table.
Aha, so you get it now, eh, guys? See, all the things she brings to the table, guys, is her articles. What else did she mention? That she's attractive, apparently. I mean, you can press X to doubt on that one. But look, I'm just quoting, all right? Don't shoot the messenger. And she broke the table or something. I'll break you over the table, you little witch. But now, guys, let's move on to this one, who you won't be shocked to find out is another 30-single-year-old, but at least this one has a cute pajama, guys, or robe, or whatever this is. So let's get started with her, and then I have actually a little article, because Sophia Vergara, guys, from Modern Family, says that she doesn't want to date a brokey, essentially. And then we have another raid article. So let's get on with it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.
I'm 32 and single, right? And the person I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with broke up with me about 3-4 months ago. We were together for 3 years. And out of the blue, he just decided that he couldn't give me what I wanted. He doesn't want a relationship. He's not going to change his mind. So I was like, right, okay. Basically, he just didn't want to grow up and move on and like get a house that way as I did. Since then, I've been like dating slightly, not loads, but I have been doing a bit of dating. And oh my god, I just wonder if like kids, marriage, meeting my soulmate actually going to be in my future.
She wonders how, guys. She wonders why. Just yesterday, she was thinking about the bright blue sky or something like this. But there you go. We have actually one of the rare situations in which the man breaks off. I think this happens like once in 1,000 times, you know. It's not actually the woman leaving because she thought she can get better. So it's very interesting, guys, to cover like one of the very few rare scenarios where the man leaves. But, you know, maybe he didn't feel the spark anymore. Have you thought about that? Like this whole demeaning talk of him not being able to grow up. Hey, maybe the glitter wore off. Have you thought about that one?
If like kids, marriage, meeting my soulmate actually going to be in my future. Honestly, I'm 32 years old. It just makes me lose all hope. And I'm not one of these people that I'm not going to have a child with someone just because I'm running out of time. Absolutely not. I'd rather not have children. I'd rather not get married. I was dating anymore. I'm having a break. You know about me is I change my mind a lot. Not when I love someone, by the way. I don't know. Does anyone else feel like that? I know that it may or may not happen for me. And I'm not living my life to finally meet someone, great. If I don't, that's fine. Still doing what I want to do. But it just sometimes makes you look back and you just think, wow, I actually may never actually have children. I may never actually get married. I may never actually have that connection I once had again. Like, I know what I want and what I don't want, and I'm willing to compromise certain things. Absolutely. But yeah, honestly, I've given up hope. Subconsciously, is like my clock is ticking. I do feel like that. So when people are like, take some time to yourself, and I just think it's so easy for someone to say that to you. You know what I mean? But it's all these things in my head. And then some days I'm like, no, whatever, I don't care. And then some do, and then it's like, anyone else have that battle? I'm sure there's women out there that feel the same. Anyone else feel the same? I don't want people to be in the same boat as me, but I know there is people. It kind of makes you feel better.
There are people inside.
I'm 32 and single.
Please. There are people inside your boat. That's for certain. Yeah, the clock is ticking. That's for certain. And the number of women who wind up in your position by coincidence, guys, by the act of God, by the act of the universe not giving them what they want, just the reasons vary. But the outcome is the same for a lot of modern women, guys. They wind up 30 and single, right? Never, it's never their fault, all right? Let me make that very clear, guys. It's never the fault of these beautiful, charming individuals, right? But yeah, it's a phenomenon we can observe. Very interesting, guys. It's almost as if with the increase of feminism, the increase of single, childless cat ladies has also been observed. I'm not saying there's necessarily something to do with it, but it's certainly something you can observe. So, I don't know. Good luck with that one. But now, guys, let's move on to the article from Sophia Vergara. You're going to see her in a while in case you don't know her. I read this yesterday and I just bursted out laughing, guys. I wanted to cover it with you. So here you go. Sophia Vergara, this was posted by Business Insider. Said dating someone with less money than her will be a nightmare. We asked 3 therapists what they think. Here you have her. Look, very good looking woman, right? They're absolutely good looking. This is, what was it, 51? I think she was 51. Very good looking. She's 52, right? Extremely attractive. This woman, guys, can have any man she wants. Those knockers, my hell. You've probably seen her in Modern Family if you watch TV. But, as it always, it always comes down, guys, to you have to provide something more than 2 knockers. I mean, 2 knockers is enough for me, but for most men. All right, let's read. Sophia Vergara, 52, knows what she wants in a partner. The Griselda star says dating someone with less money than her will be a nightmare. Income disparity can impact romantic relationships, especially around power dynamics. Sophia Vergara has a list of what she wants in a partner. Let's check it out. During an appearance on the May 14 episode of the Today Show, the Modern Family actor reflected on her dating life and got candid about some of the traits she hopes her future partner will have. Here's what she says. I want to say the basic stuff, like health and somebody that loves me. Vergara told hosts Jenna Bush Hager and Erin Andrews. And somebody tall, handsome. Yeah, let's cut to the chase, guys. Somebody tall and handsome. Now, I have no problem with wanting someone tall and handsome. But when you expect a 6'6" Henry Cavill, maybe that's, where you're taking it a bit too far. Like, men also want attractive women, but men don't expect freaking Sydney Sweeney over here, guys, Like, a lot of men are content with, yes, just an attractive woman. But when women say someone tall, if she's 5'7", oh, you cannot be 5'9". No, you gotta be 6 feet tall, all right? So we all know the drill with the unreal expectations. But here comes the kicker, guys. I want somebody that has as much money as me or more, because if not, it's a nightmare. They end up resenting you, and I want somebody fun. I need fun in my life, Vergara added. Yeah, because as we all know, guys, in case you didn't know, right, the universe revolves around a woman having to be happy, right? Vergara has been married twice in July 2023, after 7 years of marriage, Vergara and the actor Joe Manganiello, I don't even know who that one is, announced they were divorcing. She was previously married to Joe Gonzalez. Joe Mama, am I right, fellas? A representative for Vergara did not respond to a request for comment sent to by Business Insider. So, look, I don't know this woman's marriages, guys. I don't even know the guys. I don't give a crap who initiated it. Probably was her, right, as we all know. But this is a twice divorced single mother who is 52. And she puts it in a nice way. She says, oh, I don't want someone who is poorer than me because it creates a resentful dynamic. I genuinely just don't think it does. Like, the amount of men that will be happy to date this woman, given her attractiveness and overall looks, and not expecting a penny in return. Like, I'm not talking about men who want the bag, just men who want her and don't care about the bag. I don't think a resentful dynamic is something that will be at play here. But it's the same old thing that women want. Women always want, guys, someone who is more attractive, rich, tall, handsome than they are, right? That's the thing. Even if she wasn't a millionaire, she will still want a man who earns more than her, alright? If anything, she is the one creating the dynamic where there is resentfulness if he isn't richer, right? It's not coming from the male side. I can guarantee you that. Men don't care how much money you have or don't have. If this woman, guys, was working as a McDonald's cashier, even at 51, men will go absolutely donkey mode for this body, alright? So it's just, the resentfulness is not created by men. Let me make that very clear. It's the same old thing. She just wants someone more rich. And it's, it's getting a bit harder and harder. I think this woman has a net worth, I checked it yesterday, of over 800 million, guys. Yeah, when you still have those expectations, when you're a millionaire and a renowned world actor, it's starting to get a bit hard. No pun intended. No winner reference. Because the thing is, riddle me this one, guys. Who won? Okay, geez, can I talk? Who has more than 800 million will want to date a 52-year-old, guys, single mother, twice divorced, high expectation woman? Please, guys, geez, riddle me that one, alright? If you had 800 millions in net worth right now, would you go for a 52-year-old? It's just these women don't realize it, guys, that what you want is unattainable. It's impossible. Free the hell, guys. But let's see what the therapist said. How wealth can affect romantic relationships. 2 therapists and 1 wealth psychologist told Business Insider they've heard similar sentiments echoed by many of their affluent clients. Income disparity can impact romantic relationships, particularly around power dynamics. Ronit Lamy, a wealth psychologist who runs her own practice from both California and London, told Business Insider she has noticed a difference in how men and women handle being the higher earners in a relationship. Women who are the higher earners often face a double standard. They are expected to succeed, but not so much that it threatens traditional gender roles. Men, on the other hand, are typically socialized to feel more comfortable being the financial provider. Yeah, I'm going to explain to you why men feel, quote-unquote, threatened by a woman who is a higher earner. It's not because we are trembling in our boots, all right? It's not because we feel emasculated or whatever the case may be. It's because we know that women lose respect when they earn more. That's the threatening part. That's the concerning part for men. Men will not care at all how much the woman earns if the woman didn't care about it either, right? But it's women, not men. It's women who care about who earns more. It's women who create the dynamic. And did you know, fellas, that most of the divorces are initiated when the man loses his job, or becomes unsuccessful economically or less successful economically? Very interesting how that works. I'm starting to think that men could be threatened by a woman earning more, not because the mere fact she is doing well, but because they know their ass is about to be handed to them in a matter of weeks. Maybe that's what's concerning for men. I continue. When those roles are reversed, both partners can struggle, since the woman may feel she has to downplay her success while the men may wrestle with pride or feelings of inadequacy, she said. You see, I just knew they will frame it like this. The woman is not bad, the woman is a perfect little angel, but oh no, now she's worried that she has to downplay her success. While the man, is a little boy that is just hurt, he's kicking rocks, he's in the corner of the room. I don't like it. It's not like that at all. Men are not bitching about this. Men are not kicking rocks. Men just know what's about to happen when they earn less, all right? It's not about pride. It's not about ego. It's not feelings of inadequacy. No, geez, my lord. It's just that they know what's coming for them, right? And it's not that women have to downplay their success. Women just get the ick and become dry like a desert the moment you earn less. Just call it for what it is. The challenge persists even in some progressive circles where gender norms have been disrupted. Matt Lundquist, the founder and clinical director of Tribeca Therapy, yada yada, told Business Insider. While it might seem that wealth invites ease, and in many ways it can and should, it also becomes a space where individuals' histories with money and gender expectations play out, he said. Yeah, I just wanted to say that you cannot cheat on nature. This whole progressive circle, it never works, guys. Like these couples that try to be modern and invent their own rules, it doesn't work. Like people just go back to the basics, go back to nature at the end of the day. For instance, it could be an issue when one person sees their contributions to the relationship as being more valuable than the other because of the amount of money they possess or earn. Dana McNeil, a relationship therapist and the founder of the Relationship Place, told Business Insider. Many wealthy partners may perceive they are entitled to exert more control and say in the relationship about how money is spent. This can sometimes cause the less wealthy partner or the one more financially dependent to resent having to rely on their partner's permission to make purchases. This feeling of dependence can create a parent-child dynamic that feels like a loss of freedom and autonomy. How couples can navigate financial disparity? While there is no one-size-fits-all approach, fairness and clarity are key, Lamy said. I will say that there is a one-size-fits-all, which is the man has to earn more. This is not something that I'm imposing, this is something that women impose, because women probably won't even date you if you earn less money than them, let alone marry you. So this is something that is already working, in progress when women select a partner. When appropriate, I often recommend that couples talk about proportional contributions rather than equal ones. For example, each person could contribute a percentage of their income towards shared expenses. The goal is to avoid feelings of imbalance or resentment. When it comes to splitting bills, McNeil says she often suggests her clients have 3 checking accounts, a personal one for each partner and a joint account for bills and common expenses like going out to dinner or buying groceries. Have you seen those videos, guys, like TikTok videos of men saying how they are the stay-at-home dad and, oh, my wife goes to get the bag while I'm at home making her pancakes and cleaning the toilet. What a better. Honestly, what a better. Women just simply don't respect that. There are exceptions, there are men who, break their legs and they cannot work and, things like that happen. I don't think that women should divorce you just because you broke your legs and you cannot work and earn more than her. But you have to be ignoring that it does happen when men lose their jobs, And again, women like someone who earns more. That's just how things should work. Now, the problem is that some time ago, people understood how the dynamic works and people constructed society around it. Men are the ones who go to work, women are the ones who stay at home. Women have qualities for staying at home, men have qualities for working. It's not that men cannot help at home, it's not that women cannot be out in the workforce, it's just that, look, when you come to the point in this society where women and men earn the same, well, this problem just naturally pops out of the blue. Because, yeah, if men and women earn the same, well, it's only natural that now women are not going to be attracted to most men because they earn the same as them, right? And they're going to create this dynamic where most women are competing for the men at the top who earn more. It was only natural and expected. To make expectations clear, it's important for couples to talk about money sooner rather than later. At some point, all couples need to confront the reality that a significant part of the partnership is economic and address both the material and symbolic aspects of this. It's also important for each partner to determine what they want and understand the trade-offs that may accompany that. And on this count, I'll give Sophia Vergara great credit. She clearly knows what she wants. Yeah, no, I think she doesn't know what she wants. Just because she's clear about it doesn't make her any less delusional. Yeah, let me remind you guys, this is a 52-year-old, twice divorced single mother. And she wants someone who earns more than 800... Well, doesn't earn more, but has a bigger worth than 800 million in net worth. Well, again, good luck with that one. But guys, let's move on to our article titled, Did I Mess Up by Sleeping with Someone on the First Date? Yes, 31 female. Written by Sad Dirt. I'm 31 female and basically never dated because I was with my ex for my entire 20s. After that breakup, I ended up in a really bad 1-month situationship with an alcoholic. Oh, they just can't wait, guys. Women, when they go out of a relationship that's lasted any more than 1 year, they can't wait. They have their fingers trembling, guys. I need to get impregnated. I need to get fucked by someone, please. They just go out there, please fuck me. They cannot hold it. It's... Jeez, I hit the mic. They just can't wait, guys. I need to get fucked, please. Seen it so many times, right? They just can't wait, guys. It literally happens within the day. The amount of women I've seen, guys, just getting out of relationship and immediately, like drawn by a massive magnet, they just go and get blasted by some dude. But let's continue. I was vulnerable. He took advantage of my kindness, and it messed with me more than I expected. Victim card. She was just vulnerable, guys, and some big bad wolf over here took advantage of her. You know, no accountability on her, guys. I recently met a new guy, 37 male, for drinks. He was kind, sweet, and respectful, which honestly felt unfamiliar after what I went through. Here's another big bad wolf, guys, about to take advantage of this poor little lamb. Here's my issue. I'm not looking for casual dating or hookups, but both times I've tried to date since my ex, I've ended up sleeping with a guy on the first date. I know it's not wrong. It is wrong, you massive whore. But it's faster than I want to move emotionally, and yet I keep doing it. Hey, guys, how does it happen? I keep doing this thing. How is it possible? You know? Because, of course, this woman has no authority over her own actions, right? And no accountability for it. So how does it keep happening, guys? With this guy, he first suggested finding a spot near me. My place was a mess, cleaners were coming, so I suggested somewhere in the middle. After drinks, I actually wanted to go to his place. He mentioned he'd be out of town the next 2 weekends and didn't want to miss the chance to see me, and because I'm still fragile, I think I pushed things forward. Just what a victim mentality, my hill. We had S3X, it was nice and I felt comfortable, but the next morning he didn't text me when I got home. What a loser. I texted him the next day and he responded flirty and normal, but I hoped for more effort. And nah, you're not getting more effort, you're a sex toy. Alright, and you got yourself in that situation alone. He also mentioned he usually dates 25, 35, and even though I'm in that range, it made me suddenly self-conscious. Yeah, you're getting old. You're getting old. I deleted the app and I'm starting therapy. I want a real relationship and eventually a husband. And so that's what you do, right? When you want a relationship and a husband, you just jump into bed with the first man you see. Am I right, guys? Just when you want something serious, you start fucking every single guy you know from one day. That's what you do. But I can see I'm carrying insecurities from the past. What you're carrying is a lot of baggage, girl, that nobody wants to take. So my question is, did I ruin my chances with a good guy by moving too fast? And if not, is there anything I can do not to show I'm interested in something real without coming on too strong? Look, guys, the answer is simple. let's go back to fathers picking the husbands of their daughters. Can we go fucking back to fucking that? My lord. We've tried, all right? We've tried giving women the power. We've tried giving women liberty. You go, girl. You're big, and now you're strong, and now you're ready. No, they're not. They've proved it time and time again. Here and there, you eventually find a woman that makes a good choice. But most amount of women, guys, they're just retarded. It's just, we've tried it out, doesn't work out. Let's go back to what used to work. This is a 31 female that is behaving like an 11-year-old girly, guys. And most of them are like this, just no idea what they're doing. They cannot even take accountability for it. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. She literally cannot act like a grown adult, alright? And it's clearly visible. Can we fucking go back to men and fathers who have the best intentions for their daughters, picking a man, please? Oh, Hidan, how can you be for arranged marriages? I'm not for arranged marriages. I don't think they should be arranged, but I don't know, at least if we can try for the woman to maybe listen a bit more to her father, you know, maybe don't arrange them, but highly influence them. It's just anything but this, guys. Anything but what we have today, which is the shitter, which is the worst option out of them all, which is giving women all the power and freedom to choose. My lord, guys, what a mistake. It's humanity's biggest mistake to give this much power to women regarding dating, regarding money, regarding whatever you will. It's just, it's not how the, you know, dynamics work. It's not what it should have been, you know, it's not what it's ought to. Women need to be led, all right? And we can talk about how much or how little, but women need to be led. Women want to be led. Women expect to be led, even when they are empowered. Even when Sophia Vergara has 800 million of a net worth, she still wants to be led. She still wants someone who earns more, right? It's not about security. It's just mental. She already has enough money to live off like a millionaire the rest of her days, even without moving a little finger. But she still wants to be led. It's in their brain. It's in their nature. They want it, they expect it, they crave it, right? So I just wish as a society we can go back and stop giving women the freedom to break their heads off, you know? But until we do, because you ladies wouldn't want that, okay, so just keep getting fucked from behind. Just keep wasting your time and, you know, people quote unquote taking advantage of you. You just keep being dirty 304s. But gentlemen, thank you for watching today's episode. Please leave me your thoughts down below and I'll be happy to see you next time. Have a good one.